Okay, straight to the point. Yeah, YouTube, you won't like me. I'm not getting paid anyway, so whatever. I mean, I heard. I said her name, and I'll make it negative, like everyone has been. And you don't like that, YouTube. You want to put her in a positive light, like the media. Like, Johnny was the one who did it. Guess what? You're trying to save an abuser, and no one likes that. Now, the court case is going to happen soon. I think it's happening today. It could be 6 weeks. Yeah, that I know of. Which is interesting to think about. And it could be Johnny Depp with James Gunn, and a whole lot of people with him and Zero Bill with her. Whoops! What did you expect? Come on. Do you expect like all rainbows and sunshine? Like hot for me right now. God, let me turn that heat real quick. God, I'm like burning up. But like that's what I don't get with this whole thing of, oh, if you talk about her, it could be positive, and pretty much if you say her name, YouTube will demonetize you. Well, I am not joking. They will demonetize you. They will, wherever it is, make sure your video is suppressed, so it's not out there. So what? Who cares? I'll say this. Okay, you should fine with you talking shit about Johnny all the fucking time, talking shit about him, but then I find about you talking about Amanda Heard. Amber Heard, sorry. Her name is so confusing. But that's what I don't get. Where YouTube's A-okay with you attacking Johnny, but not Amanda. Yeah, not Amanda. I don't get that whole thing. That's kind of confusing even for me. I swear I don't get that either, man. They're like, oh, you can't attack her, but it's fine to attack him, and pretty much those are fine. You're like, what the? You're like, I don't get that whole thing. Like I said, the court case is gonna happen today. A lot of people going against her. No one is with her, bro. And pretty much a lot of people in Hollywood are going with Johnny this time, which is good because men need help too. Just because you are a woman does not mean you can hit a man, cut his finger off, and do a lot more stuff. I am not joking. There's a lot of whole things that happened. Basically, I'm gonna go through right here because hey, I want to make the video a little more longer. I am not joking, okay, y'all. Let's do this, y'all. 1, 2, 3. She hit him multiple times. Yelled at him more than once, which is ironic, isn't it? Cut his finger off him, which he said that on the panel, and I'm like, okay, this is pretty bad. And pretty much there's like video or it's like audio proof of her yelling at him and saying like, oh, I can hit you because I can, which is like, how would society find with women hitting men? I may make a video on this, but I might have already. So if I didn't, then I don't know, y'all. So if I did, then I'm sorry. I'm like, sorry this video coming out a little more later. I just haven't been in the best mood of making videos. Sorry, y'all. But this is what I don't understand. Society's fine with making John like he's the scumbag when in reality it was her doing that the entire time. What the? I don't get this whole mentality of this is fine, but this is not fine. Like, how? Like, it's like you saw someone with a pen. Yes, it's a pen too. You set someone with a pen right in the arm. I'm not gonna do it obviously because I don't want to get on left or saying, but I'm gonna put the tip down, say like, okay, stab, and then promote you get ink poisoning. And the person who did stab you with it, they're like, oh, I still love you though. That's not love. You're kind of being toxic towards that person they love. Look, she put down an article that pretty much my ex husband she said my ex husband is suing me, and I gotta go through all that again. I'm like, so the abuse you put him through, physically, verbally, you don't want to relive it, so you want to move on from it, but you don't want to move on. Okay, don't get me wrong. Abuse is not good either way. It's not good from men or women. Don't abuse the partner that you're with. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't get. And I hope Johnny wins this case. And the fact that she says, I don't want to relive it again. No, just the fact that you got your facts wrong. Just because people prove you wrong, called you out, like Jason Momoa, for pretty much, they called you out saying that you attacked him. I am not joking. There's an article on that. It's interesting. I looked at it. I'm like, I didn't read it, but I'm like, interesting. Their text, emails, calls, which is something, and pretty much her team on her feed who's there to save her ass. They will try to take down your channel, your videos about her. And I'm like, I'm a small channel. Okay, I'll take it down, but I'll put it back up. Just because you give me one does not mean you'll give me twice. So what? You're there for her because, oh, no, you're talking negative about a woman. Yes, we can. Just because you think we can't, then it's like you're like people want to talk about Gina Carano saying something about the Holocaust that's true, and they fired her. You're fine with that, but I don't think you're not fine about talking about Amber Heard hitting Johnny, cutting his finger off, hitting him multiple times. So you're fine with that. What a hypocritical move. I don't get this whole thing. You're fine with one thing, but you don't like the other one. So what's your issue here? You're like, oh, but she didn't do anything wrong. Don't make her look like the princess that she is. She's not a princess. Even Satan won't take her. Well, and that's ironic because he would take anyone who is evil and corrupted. Like, hell. The only person that she'll be with is someone who is fine being abused. And no one's fine doing that. And I'm gonna name it Amber Heard is a worse, and she will lose the case. So come at me, motherfuckers. I'm ready. And I'll be like, I don't give a rat's ass. I don't get paid anyway, so who cares, right? That's it for right now, and I am sweating. I'm not joking. I'm like hot right now. So yeah, what do you guys think? I want to hear your opinions on this shit. So yeah, fuck off.